Understanding arc fault circuit interrupter, commonly called AFCI protection in bedrooms, requires knowing that electrical circuits can be separate. It is important to understand that lights, receptacles, air conditioning units and smoke detectors may each have their own dedicated AFCIs. If one AFCI trips on one circuit, that does not mean it will affect the other circuits. In the scenario you described, each circuit in the bedroom is arc fault circuit interrupter protected, but they are not all on the same circuit. The arc fault circuit interrupter device for the lights and receptacles is a completely separate circuit from the arc fault circuit interrupter device that protects the window air conditioning unit. And to add to this, the smoke detector is on an entirely different arc fault circuit interrupter circuit located in another bedroom. Therefore, when the inspector pressed the test button on the arc fault circuit interrupter for the bedroom lights and receptacles, that test only tripped that specific circuit. The air conditioning unit and the smoke detector are still powered because they are on separate arc fault circuit interrupter circuits that were not tripped by the test. The inspector's concerns are most likely based on the assumption that all circuits in the bedroom are on the same arc fault circuit interrupter circuit. If this were the case, and the arc fault circuit interrupter tripped, everything in the bedroom would indeed lose power. However, the way the circuits are configured, it actually ensures that critical devices like the smoke detector and the air conditioning unit remain powered even if one arc fault circuit interrupter circuit trips. The National Electrical Code, NEC, requires arc fault circuit interrupter protection for all 120 volt, 15 amp and 20 amp circuits that supply outlets in bedrooms. However, it is important to know that there is absolutely no requirement that all arc fault circuit interrupters in a room need to be on the same circuit. It's perfectly acceptable, and often safer, to have them on separate circuits. Having separate arc fault circuit interrupter circuits ensures that if one circuit trips due to an arc fault, other essential devices like smoke detectors and air conditioners continue to function. This is a good practice because it enhances safety and convenience. Your configuration, as described, meets the NEC requirements for arc fault circuit interrupter protection, and it also provides redundancy in the event of an arc fault circuit interrupter trip. The inspector may need to be educated on the concept of having multiple arc fault circuit interrupter circuits in a room, as this is a common and acceptable practice under the NEC. Now let's delve a bit deeper into the technical aspects of arc fault circuit interrupters and how they function within a residential electrical system. An arc fault circuit interrupter is a type of circuit breaker that is designed to detect electrical arcs, which are dangerous and can lead to fires. Unlike a regular circuit breaker, which only trips when there is an overcurrent or a short circuit, an arc fault circuit interrupter can detect the unique characteristics of an arc fault. There are two main types of arc faults: firstly, series arc faults, and secondly, parallel arc faults. A series arc fault occurs when there is a break in a single wire, causing the current to jump across the gap. This type of fault is often caused by damaged or frayed wiring. A parallel arc fault occurs when there is a short circuit between two wires, creating a high current arc. This type of fault is often caused by damaged insulation or loose connections. Arc fault circuit interrupters use sophisticated electronics to analyze the electrical waveform and identify the telltale signs of an arc fault. When an arc fault is detected, the arc fault circuit interrupter trips the circuit, cutting off the flow of electricity and preventing a fire. The NEC has been expanding the requirements for arc fault circuit interrupter protection over the years, reflecting the growing recognition of the importance of arc fault detection in preventing electrical fires. The code now requires arc fault circuit interrupter protection in many areas of the home, including bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, and hallways. The specific requirements can vary depending on the edition of the NEC that is in effect in your jurisdiction, so it is always a good idea to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that your home's electrical system is up to code. When installing arc fault circuit interrupters, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. Arc fault circuit interrupters are more sensitive than regular circuit breakers, so it is important to avoid overloading the circuit or creating any loose connections. It is also a good idea to test the arc fault circuit interrupters regularly to ensure that they are functioning properly. Most arc fault circuit interrupters have a test button that you can press to simulate an arc fault and verify that the device trips the circuit. If an arc fault circuit interrupter trips frequently, it could be a sign of a problem with the electrical system. In this case, it is important to consult with a qualified electrician to diagnose and repair the issue. It is also important to consider the different types of arc fault circuit interrupters that are available. The two main types are branch and combination arc fault circuit interrupters. Branch arc fault circuit interrupters provide protection against series arc faults, while combination arc fault circuit interrupters provide protection against both series and parallel arc faults. Combination arc fault circuit interrupters are generally recommended for new installations, as they provide the most comprehensive protection. In addition to arc fault circuit interrupters, there are also arc fault circuit interrupter receptacles, which are designed to protect against arc faults at the point of use. These receptacles are often used in areas where it is difficult to install arc fault circuit interrupters in the electrical pile, such as in older homes. Arc fault circuit interrupters are an important part of a modern electrical safety system. By detecting and interrupting arc faults, they can help to prevent electrical fires and protect your home and family. When working with electrical systems, it's essential to adhere to safety precautions. Always turn off the power at the main breaker before working on any wiring. Use insulated tools and wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as safety glasses and gloves. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. They have the training and experience to safely and effectively handle electrical work. Furthermore, understanding the specific requirements of the NEC is crucial. The NEC provides detailed guidelines on how to install and maintain electrical systems to ensure safety. It covers everything from wire sizing to grounding to overcurrent protection. Staying up to date with the latest edition of the NEC is essential for anyone working in the electrical field. Many local jurisdictions also have their own electrical codes, which may be based on the NEC but may also have additional requirements. It is important to be familiar with the local codes in your area to ensure that your electrical work is compliant. When it comes to arc fault circuit interrupter protection, the NEC specifies which circuits require arc fault circuit interrupters and what type of arc fault circuit interrupter is required. It also provides guidance on how to install and test arc fault circuit interrupters. The NEC is a complex document, but it is an invaluable resource for anyone working with electrical systems. There are also many online resources and training courses available that can help you learn more about the NEC. Investing in electrical safety training is a wise decision for anyone who works with electricity. It can help you to understand the risks involved and how to mitigate them. It can also teach you how to properly install and maintain electrical systems. Electrical safety training is available from a variety of sources, including trade schools, community colleges, and online training providers. When choosing a training course, it is important to select one that is accredited by a reputable organization. This will ensure that the course meets industry standards and that you are receiving quality training. In addition to formal training, it is also important to stay informed about the latest electrical safety news and information. There are many websites and publications that provide up-to-date information on electrical safety topics. You can also follow electrical safety experts on social media to stay informed about the latest trends and development. By staying informed and taking appropriate precautions, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and protect yourself and others from harm. Electricity is a powerful force, but it can be used safely if you follow the proper procedures. Remember, the key to electrical safety is to be knowledgeable, cautious, and respectful of the power of electricity. It is important to ensure that the electrical system is properly grounded. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, which helps to trip the circuit breaker and prevent electrical shock. The grounding system should be inspected regularly to ensure that it is in good condition. It is also important to use ground fault circuit interrupters, commonly called AFCI protection, in areas where there is a risk of electrical shock, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. Ground fault circuit interrupters detect ground faults which occur when current leaks from the electrical system to ground. When a ground fault is detected, the ground fault circuit interrupter trips the circuit, cutting off the flow of electricity and preventing electrical shock. Ground fault circuit interrupters are an important safety device that can help to protect you and your family from electrical hazards. In summary, the configuration you described, where each circuit in the bedroom has arc fault circuit interrupter protection, but not all on the same circuit, is a valid and often preferred approach. It aligns with the National Electrical Code requirements and provides an added layer of safety by ensuring that essential devices continue to operate even if one circuit experiences an arc fault. By understanding the principles of arc fault circuit interrupter protection and the relevant code requirements, you can effectively communicate the rationale behind your design to the inspector. Remember to emphasize the redundancy and enhanced safety that this configuration provides. This approach not only meets the code but also demonstrates a commitment to providing a safe and reliable electrical system. Electrical systems are designed to distribute power safely and efficiently throughout a building. They consist of various components including wiring, circuit breakers, outlets, and lighting fixtures. Each component plays a crucial role in ensuring the proper functioning of the electrical system. Wiring is the backbone of the electrical system, carrying electricity from the source to the various loads. The size and type of wiring used must be appropriate for the amount of current it will carry. Overloading the wiring can cause it to overheat and potentially start a fire. Circuit breakers are designed to protect the electrical system from overcurrents and short circuits. When an overcurrent or short circuit occurs, the circuit breaker trips, cutting off the flow of electricity and preventing damage to the electrical system. Outlets provide a convenient way to connect electrical devices to the electrical system. Outlets must be properly installed and grounded to ensure safety. Lighting fixtures provide illumination for the building. Lighting fixtures must be properly wired and installed to prevent electrical hazards.